If, like me, you are a little bit over Prosecco, then I'm here to taste some delicious wines that may just be the sparkling alternative that you're looking for. This is Crémant. Now, it should come as no surprise that the country responsible for inventing champagne came up with a really handy budget option too. Now, it's made in exactly the same method as champagne, but it can come from one of 8 regions from around the country. So that means different grape varieties, different styles, and a really delicious way to explore some other fizzy options. Let's have a taste. This is a Crémant de Limoux. Now, Limoux is a lovely town in the south of France, not too far from the medieval city of Carcassonne. It's a gorgeous part of the world. Now, there was a monastery there, which in 1531, the monks believed that they were the first ones to invent the method of sparkling wine. A little bit before a more famous Dom Perignon came along and thought he had nailed it in champagne. Either which way, it's a delicious wine and one I definitely recommend you should look out to try. So let's have a little taste of this one. Smells delicious. There's that lovely kind of pear note, fresh apples, very beautiful. It's beautiful. Super creamy bubbles, very light, very fresh, ripe pears, nothing too overcomplicated. It's just a really delicate glass of sparkling wine, and definitely I think you should look out for a Limoux when you're next out buying wine. This is a Crémant de Jura. Now, Jura is over in the east of France. It's a bit of an off the beaten track region, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You're heading towards the mountains. It's wooded. It's got these lovely rugged cliffs. It's remote and wild, and they make beautiful wine there, and this is no exception. It's from a small family producer, a brother and sister making it, and I'm really excited to try it. Wow, it smells absolutely beautiful. So this is actually 100% Chardonnay, so a grape that's widely used in champagne, and it's made in the same method. Now, in champagne, you can age wines for a minimum of 15 months before you release them. With a Crémant, that's slightly less at 9 months, but I know that the Tissot family actually age well over 12 months. So you're starting to get something more in that champagne style. Can't wait to drink it. That's lovely. It's got this lovely kind of soft lemon curd, warm buttery brioche. It's really delicious. Very fine bubbles in the mouth. Very elegant, really nice long length. I think that's absolutely beautiful. This is a Crémant de Loire. I think Crémant de Loire is one of the most famous crémants that you see, topped only maybe by Crémant de Bourgogne. They've been making it for a long time there, and I'm really excited to try this one. I generally love the kind of the freshness that a Chenin Blanc can bring, so let's have a little taste and see what we can find. It's smelling lovely, kind of really ripe citrus, really fresh. And it's got that. It's a bit like crunching into a lovely, ripe, crisp green apple. Juicy, bright acidity, really easy. Pretty simple wine, but it's certainly a classy glass, and I think you get a lot of wine for your money on this one. This is a Crémant de Bordeaux. Now, you will have most likely have heard of the region of Bordeaux. It's perhaps one of the most famous wine regions in the world, and it's particularly famous for its red wines, but it also makes some great white wines, dessert wines, and also sparkling wines too. I actually really have a soft spot for Crémant de Bordeaux. I think you're seeing a lot of really good quality wines coming out of this region, so I think it's definitely one to watch. Now, this one says Blanc de Noir on it, which means white of black. So they're making a white wine from red grape varieties, and in this case it's a blend of Merlot and Cabernet Franc. So let's have a taste. It smells delicious. It's got this lovely kind of almost raspberry, strawberry, lovely fresh fruit as well. There's kind of a lovely ripe peachiness about it. It smells gorgeous. It's beautiful. Lovely, soft, fresh acidity. That nice kind of brioche note definitely coming through. That almost a lovely, yeah, like a raspberry brioche actually. I love that. Great acidity, great freshness, and really long, persistent finish. It's got a good depth of flavour. I think this is a really impressive wine, and actually it looks pretty beautiful too. So definitely one to seek out. I really hope you go and look for some Crémant. I've actually listed all of the regions in the notes below this. It's a really great value alternative to champagne, but you don't feel like you're being shortchanged either. It's really delicious, really decadent, and I think you get a lot of value for money. So as we're in the sparkling season now, it's going to be a perfect wine to enjoy with some friends. So here is a hearty cheers to that.